Can I eat on your toes?
You can do whatever you want. Okay, let's go. Right at the top, I'm with the. Oh, I'm out of frame. That's so cool.
That's so cool.
I'm with the half girlfriend gang, and the half girlfriend gang is all about this.
And this is a very compact frame because I'm getting
अच्छा,
fish.
थोड़ा अच्छा।
Because half से बनता है full.
बिल्कुल।
Where do I go? Where do I go?
Is the tell me my question.
I'm getting half right now.
Okay, you want to go ahead this way?
That's a bit weird.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now my question to you, since the day I read the book, was that where did you come up with this terminology half girlfriend? Because now it's kind of become like an acronym for everybody who's not completely serious about a relationship.
Because it happened to me. I mean, sometimes you end up liking people and it either cannot go somewhere or it should not go somewhere, or for whatever reason it just is a little more than friendship. You like a person a bit more than just a normal friend. But it's not, you're not dating, it's not a full-blown relationship. And I thought there is no name for these things, but everybody in society seems to be having these. So I thought let's just give a simple name, half girlfriend, and it just kind of caught on. Like it's caught on more than any of my other titles.
It also happens this way. I don't know if it's happened to you guys, so that's what I want you to check out about. That you are in a relationship, you are dead serious about it. It happens with the guys in the north. I'm sure of this.
Yeah.
Because it happened to me. That's why.
Yeah.
So you're dead serious about the relationship, and one day this girl walks to me and says, "Yeah, never serious anything. We were just friends."
Yeah, it's the opposite.
That's the end of the story.
It's
So
the girls who are commitment phobic sometimes.
yeah, exactly.
I think both guys and girls can be commitment phobic, but in this sense it's very different. Why is she saying that I'll be your half girlfriend? It's not because of simply because of commitment phobia.
Yeah.
It's more emotionally driven. This girl has gone through something that has made her scared to fall in love. You know, so that's why she tells him that, you know, and she really likes this guy. She really likes Madhav and she wants to be with him, but somewhere she's a bit scarred because of some life experience. So that's why she tells him that I can be a half girlfriend. So it's not a frivolous term at all.
No, certainly not a physics.
Yeah.
Coming to you
Yeah.
and the whole half girlfriend bit, yeah. Did it look to you as better half or worse half during the movie?
While making it,
Yeah.
always better. You should always be positive. Because the possibilities are endless when it comes to making a film where you can make things better and better and better. And talking about the process,
Yeah.
I never let things get to me and become negative about it. If you ask me in real life, when anything is half, eventually it's defined by your mindset. You can look at it in both ways. If you perceive it half is still better than nothing, I think you'll still go a long way in life. Rather than taking it and saying, yeah, what is the point of half? Or what is the point of just having this much? You want it all. You will reach there eventually. But you have to start from somewhere, and half is a decent starting point. So even when a girl is halfway committed, if she's meant to come along, and if you're positive enough about it, then you work at it.
Are you saying then that it has to be 100% from one side and can be half from the other for something to work out? Because that's very important for a lot of guys out there.
The variable is that you both might be having issues why you can't commit, but there's a bond.
Okay.
It can be half and half, it can be one and a half.
Yeah, it could also be that it's not, see, half is not a quantification. What happens is you might be at the threshold, but something's holding you back. You've had a bad relationship.
Yeah.
Something like as simple as you meet a girl, you interact with her, you spend a couple of months, you build a friendship, something beyond. You're about to ask her out, and you get the greatest job opportunity of your life,
Yeah.
and you have to leave. Now, what do you call
Which I've
that?
heard about before in
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah,
I have been a part of a film
Exactly.
where that dilemma does exist.
yeah. And that's what, see,
Yeah,
that's
it does
life.
happen. Yeah.
So it's not the quantification of half. I'm sure what he didn't mean is that 50%.
No, it's meant to be a tongue-in-cheek.
It's-
right?
yeah.
It's meant
Okay,
to
now
be-
this was real life for you, right? But when it came into the movies, is there something in this movie that wasn't, or rather something that isn't in the movie that was in the real life that's not there today? In the movie.
Obviously in the book also and the movie also. I mean, as an author, it's only fair that if I'm writing fiction, I should protect people and I should protect things. So yes, I derive my mind from
Yeah, but it's about emotions at the end of the day.
yeah, the
It's about
emotions are
that.
correct, but the identity of the people, I mean, there are people who inspired this story, and I'm not going to make it so
But were
real.
you ever as emotionally involved as Madhav is where Riya is concerned, or was it a bit more nascent? Let's put it.
Maybe not so much. That's where the fictionalization
Correct.
comes in. I have to dramatize it. I have to make it into an interesting story. But
So
yeah,
the beginning point is from where
definitely,
you were.
definitely.
But the journey
In
is
fact,
fixed.
there is a scientific term for this. It's called limerence. It's like this affinity you feel towards a person, but it's not romantic, but it's a little more than friendship.
Limerence.
Yeah.
That's a very nice term. Now coming back to Shraddha and the movie, and we've seen that you've done all of it, including playing the basketball with him and stuff like that. At any point in time, do you kind of get, in movies like this especially, when it's about romance and it's very heady and stuff like that, do you guys get carried away by the whole moment? Did that ever happen to you?
With like 200 people around you screaming,
No, but
giving lights.
I've seen.
I'm actually good question. I want
I
to know.
think it's a very good question
Yeah.
that you asked because.
Do you feel
see,
purity in the moment?
That's right. Yeah.
Do you feel purity in that moment? I think that
You lose yourself, no? You become
you,
Lavandriya.
I think as much as you can lose yourself, it's great because I think that that's how much more authentic I think that it can be seen on the big screen. But of course, you do know that you're still enacting something, so you can regurgitate the closest that you can get to making it as real as
The
possible.
fourth wall is always going to be part of it. Eventually you step out of character maybe at some point, in between takes, in between the performance. There is
Yeah.
a sense of you being yourself fleetingly that does come right into you and that allows you to be honest to the life.
Right.
If
Okay.
that makes sense.
The thing that is a huge.
Very well put.
Very I said so cool. I like it. Acha, with this movie, and it's got songs in it. So
No!
yes, it does. Shut up your mouth.
Shut up!
When did that happen?
Shut up your mouth!
Okay, guys.
I lose focus.
They put songs in this film? Nobody told me.
I can't get over shut up your mouth.
It's a Mohit Suri film.
Yeah, it's a Mohit Suri movie. It has to have songs. So my question was, did you, Kalpanik Shakti mein, when you were doing this book, did you think of anything like this happening?
No. Not when I'm writing a book. But when I chose, I went to Mohit, and it's a love story, and it's an out and out proper love story. So great music always helps. And I've done so. This is my 5th adaptation. So I wanted every time the audience that comes in get a little different experience, even if they have read the book. So that is going to be the music this time, which is really good. So that was intentional to embellish the film, but not that I was imagining that now they'll be singing a song here. No, that is all the director's take. It's his take. I was quite surprised when I saw the film's rushes. I was like, oh, okay.
It looks better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's the.
हमने सही decision लिया मोहित को लेके.
Yeah, I think that definitely was the right call because the songs are charting at the top, and I think that was a big reason I chose Mohit.
Okay, coming back to your character in this, you're playing a person from Bihar.
Yes.
And I think you've done a great job.
Thank you.
By the way. But does it at times become hard again to switch on and switch off? Because I see you doing a lot of interviews.
Yes.
So is that now becoming like second habit till the next room?
Now, of course, it's much simpler. I've lived the character. I've performed it so often. Not for such a long period of time. And you imbibe certain abilities to switch on and switch off. And this is at a surface level at interviews. You're not feeling. You're just doing for the entertainment and the context of giving content out eventually. It's a demand of the interview.
Right.
When you try and be earnest and honest, it is consuming. Because firstly, it's not your comfort. Your understanding of the psyche of the character takes you time. You have to believe in that character, regardless whether you're Arjun Kapoor or not. You have to believe that Madhavja exists.
Yeah.
You have to make him real. Then on top of that, you're going to have a situation where there are going to be retake after retake. So you become fluent enough that it is not about what dialogue you're saying, but it is about feeling the emotion. Then you can correct yourself with the language, the body language, the persona, the emotion, the way he smiles, the way. So you kind of create that from scratch. And most importantly, I think what helped me is something me and Mohit discussed, and it happened very strangely. She was completing Okay Janu. I just started doing readings, and Mohit was saying, in the next coming 15 days she's done and we'll make you sit down and do readings. I said, you know what, it's actually better if we meet on set. Because the characters are such that they hail from different standards, different mindsets. Let us not sit in a room and spend so much time that we get comfortable and on backslapping terms.
Yeah.
Where
Which
the
we
organic,
now have become.
Exactly.
Through the course of the film.
So organically let it happen over the course of making of the film. and we were shooting linear for some strange reason. We were actually shooting linear.
Right.
It just happened.
Thank God.
We started with the college.
At least you know it's working in this direction.
No, I don't know. You know, the thing is that saves us from jumping our emotional graphs in your performance, and it helps so much that we shot linear.
Right.
Because then organically,
Yeah, we
our
organically
relationship
built a
developed.
relationship like Madhav and Ree
Actually happened.
It happened.
Yeah.
Okay, now my last question to you. Normally when you fall in love,
I have to
what
tell you,
happens?
I love your energy. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
It's great.
Okay, my last question to you, that's
Yes.
for you. Can you speak Bhojpuri now that you have been with him for so long?
I can't.
Yeah, ये भी कोई बात है.
I
मतलब
can't.
सिखाओ ज़रा.
थोड़ा accent.
But
Yes.
on this one show that we went, somebody sang the Bhojpuri version of Tum Hi Ho for me, and I thought that was one of the most endearing things I've ever heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Lastly, to the camera,
Yeah.
why should you go watch the movie? Starting with Arjun.
Why not?
Okay, why not is the
I think you
question.
should go and watch this movie because he seems excited.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
seems up and excited about it, and he's happy with it.
And
He's
energy
happy.
transcends through all mediums.
Yes.
So therefore, we are
Oh,
putting the
come
energy
on,
out there.
boy.
His
God.
energy, taking all his energy and
Yeah.
Okay, great. Chetan.
Well, I mean, I can only talk to my readers. It's your book, so it's your movie. So, अपनों को बुलाया नहीं जाता. You have to come.
oh.
Oh, and it's certainly about ownership, guys. So go own the movie, watch it, and have a whole lot of fun because after all, it is about love. And love is always in the air, right?
Yeah.
On that note, all the best, guys. And I'm sure your
Thank
movie
you.
will drop.
Thank
I will see you soon.
Half
Happy
girlfriend,
Thank you.
half girlfriend with full energy.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.